before? Wow, not too many of you. You'd think that I was speaking to an audience from Alberta and Saskatchewan. How many have ever had a successful courtship before? Ooh, more! How many have attempted at a courtship? There's a few there. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow guests, Toastmasters, I have come here today to connect with you and share with you my stories of riding the waves and courtship. In 2006, I had never surfed before. I'm from the prairies. I was miles away from the ocean, and I played hockey. But that all changed when I met a girl from Australia. And I fell in love with her. This relationship progressed into a courtship. Not just any courtship, a courtship for the purposes of marriage. And in this courtship, I realized that she told me that it was evident that all of her family surfed. Her brothers, her family, everybody surfed. So when I flew all the way out to Australia to meet her family, I realized that there was only one person that I needed to impress. Nicole's older brother, Nathan. Because Nathan had surfed all of his life. And he didn't know about this Canadian boy that fell in love with his little sister. So I said, if I can win this courtship, I can win Nicole. And I asked him to teach me how to surf. And he said, all right, mate, I'll take you out to the beach. This is the easy beach. I said, okay. I got excited. In fact, I was never more excited about a sport in my entire life. I just got so excited, I was like ready to go. I was ready to surf. And I was totally ready to get up and chase the waves. Because when I was going, and he said, mate, slow down. Before you chase the waves and ride them, you have to learn how to get up. I thought, good idea. He said, just get down like this, and in one motion, jump up. And I said, I'm a farm kid, I can do this. So, I realized that that technique was more successful for me on the ground than it was in the ocean. So when I was out in the ocean, the wave would come, and it would crash me over. And another wave would come, and I'd try to get up on my knees, and I'd tumble around, and I was wet! And meanwhile, my brother was doing these twirly things on the surfboard and coming back. He came behind me, and he said, mate, in order to get up on the wave, you have to do what I told you. I said, okay, there's a wave that's coming right now. And all of a sudden, I felt this huge wave come up from behind me. The nose of my surfboard turned down, and I started to paddle. And in one motion, I jumped up, and I was surfing! And my girlfriend took a picture of me and this huge wave. The picture never lied. Humility. But what the picture didn't show is that Nathan actually gave me the thrust to get up on that wave. But what it didn't show is that he was in the background. And I knew that when he had that fist up here like this, that I was successful in my courtship with Nathan. And I'm happy to say that later on that year, I was successful in my courtship with Nicole. The second time that I went surfing was with my brother-in-law, Nathan. Once again, 2 years later, and he said, mate, let's go out to my beach, Maroubra Beach. It's a tougher beach. I said, okay. You have to dive through the first wave in order to get to the real waves. I said, okay. So I went out there, and I dived through the first wave, and I start paddling, and a wave crashes me in the face. I wasn't used to that. And I dove through another wave, and all of a sudden, a wave crashed me in the face. Wave after wave would crash me in the face, and meanwhile, Nathan is doing these twirly things again, because he's awesome. And he said, mate, the waves are awesome. Come out here. I said, yeah, all right. An hour had passed, and I realized that I hadn't even got past the first break. Nathan called me into shore, and he said, mate, if you're going to succeed at surfing this beach, you have to have perseverance to get through that first break. The third time that I went surfing was again with Nathan. And this time, it was in Hawaii. Whoever has heard of pipeline? Ooh, pipelines where the big waves are. This is where the pros go. Now, I had surfed a few beaches before this, so I felt ready. Now, that in order to catch these waves, you have to sense the wave. So I sat in the water, sensing the wave. And all of a sudden, I felt this huge wave come up from behind me. And the power of this wave came up. Now this time it was a huge wave. And this huge wave came up from behind me, and the nose of my surfboard pointed down, and I started paddling, and all of a sudden, the wave crashed me to the ground. I was wet. I tried it over and over and over again. And my wife was on the shore with the video camera. Come on, honey, you can do it. Oh. Come on, honey, you can do it. Oh. Come on, honey, you can do it. Good job, Nathan. Surfing the waves taught me that they're like a courtship. In both, you need to have humility, perseverance, and determination. Are you standing on the shore watching other people ride the wave right now? Are you standing on the shore watching other people have success in their courtships? If you are, then I have one secret for you. If you want to ride the waves, you have to get wet.